Now an old scandal is brewing again, causing problems for Johnson for the second time. After the Taliban took power, many local workers waited in vain for rescue. In one of the last flights from Kabul, there were dogs and cats instead of people. Premier Johnson claims he knew nothing. Well, in August 2021, the Taliban took power in Afghanistan, when numerous Western countries tried to fly as many people seeking protection out of the country. A British military plane was reserved for dogs and cats. A former soldier had organized the evacuation flight for the animals. In Great Britain, the prioritization caused a lot of outrage. Prime Minister Boris Johnson said at the time that he had nothing to do with the case. Now there are increasing indications that Johnson was directly influential. A UK Foreign Office whistleblower told Parliament's Foreign Affairs Committee in London that it was a common knowledge that Johnson made the decision. They saw chat messages, heard debates, and was coded into several emails clearly suggesting this that was said by Josie Stewart. Johnson's special representative for Afghanistan, Nigel Casey, did not question this either. Earlier, another foreign ministry whistleblower provided an internal email saying the Prime Minister authorized the evacuation of staff and animals during the Taliban's takeover of Kabul. The rescue of Navzat's pets with the help of British troops is controversial. Critics fear that the evacuation was at the expense of people who feared acts of revenge by the militant Islamist Taliban. Thousands of people with ties to Britain were left behind in the country because of the hasty withdrawal of troops. Johnson's special advisor, Casey, said he found no evidence of PM interference in his emails. The whistleblower disagreed. She received at least one email that included the abbreviation PM for Prime Minister and the word Nowzat, which was also sent to Casey, Stewart said. Johnson desperately needs a distraction right now. This is probably one of the reasons why there is now even speculation about a trip to Ukraine by Johnson to get rid of this topic now. Last week, the heads of government from Poland, Slovenia and the Czech Republic made the start. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is allegedly now considering meeting Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in Kiev. Johnson is apparently planning a trip to Ukraine, which was attacked by Kremlin tyrant Vladimir Putin, and the capital Kiev, which is under heavy missile fire. The British Daily Mail first reported on the intentions of the British Prime Minister. Boris Johnson instructed his officials to examine whether and how a trip to Kiev would be possible to meet Zelensky and express the hero president the UK support in the fight against Putin. And sounds credible now that the scandal has come up. However, an anonymous source told the Daily Mail, setting aside security concerns which are significant, what are the benefits of a physical visit, or is it not just a show of solidarity, and whether that alone is a sufficient goal? Well, distraction is a sufficient goal. According to the Daily Mail, Johnson's security officials get chills at the thought of their Prime Minister traveling to a war zone. The British Prime Minister had previously come under heavy criticism on Saturday. He compared the Ukrainian struggle for freedom against Putin's troop with the British will for freedom when they voted to leave the EU. So it is the instinct of the people of this country, like the Ukrainian people, to choose freedom, he said of the British. The most recent famous example was the Brexit referendum on June 23rd in 2016, which narrowly ended in leaving the EU. And I still only have one word for this, asshole. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.